Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Radhika. If you are watching me for the first time, please consider subscribing and click on the bell icon right next to it so that every time I upload a video, you will get notified about it. In today's video, I am going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of using a chemical exfoliant or a chemical active on your face. So without any further ado, let's just get started. Nowadays, chemical actives have become a huge deal, and active based products are very easily available in the market. And since they are also very effective and they show its effect in a long run, they do start showing its effect slowly, but they have its effect on the skin in the long run, which is why people are gravitating towards active based products more. Honestly speaking, the one product that I really find useless when it comes to being an active based product is a cleanser, or in general a face wash, because what happens is that when a chemical active is applied on the skin, it is supposed to stay for a longer period of time so that it can absorb in the skin and start working. But when it comes to cleansers or face washes, they are supposed to be washed off from your skin within a minute or to the max 2 minutes, but chemical actives are actually supposed to stay on your skin for more than 2 minutes, so that, like I said, they can start working on your skin. But if you use a cleanser, you're just rinsing it off, you're washing it off, so it's not staying on the skin so that it can work on the skin, which is why having an active based cleanser, I find it completely useless, because you're not keeping that active on your skin. You are washing it off within a minute or two without giving it a time to absorb, because you cannot. In face wash, you just cannot give it the time to absorb in the skin. So I find having face washes, chemical based face washes, completely useless. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying that you should have the similar kind of opinion. It's just my opinion. I find them completely useless. I would rather go for a cheaper, mild face wash than an expensive chemical based face wash, which is not going to do anything for my skin. Another most common misconception that people happen to have is that chemical exfoliation or chemical actives are only for acne prone skin people, who have acne or who have a skin type that is more prone to acne. It's only for them, but that is not true at all. More than skin type, chemical exfoliation or chemical active works on your skin concerns and not on your skin type. They work, you are supposed to use a chemical active on your skin. Yes, skin type is one of the factors, but it is not one of the most important factors. Your your active that you're using on your skin actually works on your skin, or you're supposed to use a particular active on your skin based on the skin concerns that you happen to have. For example, if you're using salicylic acid on your face, what salicylic acid basically does is it helps in cleansing out the pores by removing the blackheads and whiteheads from your skin. So it is not necessary that you need to have an acne prone skin type for it to work on your skin, or for it to show its effect on your skin. That's not the case at all. You can be of any kind of skin type, because blackheads just don't happen to people with acne prone skin. It can happen to anybody. So that is not the case at all. No matter what skin type you have, you can really use any kind of active. You just have to be sure, or you just have to be careful about the fact that what active you're using for what kind of skin concern. Don't just hoard actives on your skin thinking कि यार हम लोग इतना use करेंगे तो our skin is going to stay healthy forever. No, don't do that. If you have a particular skin concern on your skin that you really want to treat, like for example, if you have hyperpigmentation, or if you have acne scars, or if you happen to have a very dehydrated skin, or if you want glow on your skin, for all of those everything have different kinds of actives that you need to use on your skin for every kind of skin concern. So your skin type may be whatever, your skin concern is what matters the most when it comes to using a chemical active on your face. Another thing to keep in mind while using a chemical active is that the concentration of active that you're using on your skin. If you have active virgin skin, which means that you have never used any kind of chemical active on your skin ever, and you are just starting out, or if you are a beginner, you need to understand the fact that you should not go to straight away the highest concentration of serums or exfoliants available in the market. No, you should not do that. start gradually and then build up the concentration on your skin, because what happens is that if you are using the highest concentration being a beginner, that high concentration will, your skin will not be able to tolerate that concentration, and instead of showing positive effects or instead of benefiting your skin, it's just going to damage your skin even further. This is also important to be kept in mind, because Indian skin tone especially happen to have a very sensitive barrier. So if you are not building up the concentration gradually, like starting from the lowest and then gradually building up to the highest, if you're not doing that, you are also going to destroy, or you're also going to damage the skin barrier, and that is going to lead to even further skin related issues. Also, it's not that if you start from the lowest concentration your skin is not going to purge or break out. That's not the case at all. That will happen. It's just that if you are starting with the lowest concentration, the purging and the breakout will be less compared to the highest one. If you start with the highest concentration, being a beginner where you have never used a chemical active on your skin is actually going to go crazy, because it will not be able to handle that amount of concentration on your skin. Like for example, let me just tell you, like give you a personal example. So when I started out my chemical journey, which was like almost an year ago, right now it's June, I started it almost an year ago. And when I started it out in August last year, I was completely new to chemical exfoliation. I had never used, except for lactic acid, which was very mild because it's in milk, so it's not in a stable form. I only used milk before that. So other than that, there was never a chemical active that I had used. At least knowingly, I never used anything. Maybe unknowingly, if I was using something, I'm not really sure. But knowingly, I did not use anything. So my skin, according to me, it was completely active virgin. Maybe that is also one of the reasons why plum toner also worked on my skin, because it is very mild and it's perfect for beginners. So when I started out the journey, at that time, the ordinary AHA BHA peel, the 30% AHA and 2% BHA, that was too much of a hype at that point of time, especially in India. So I thought that yaar mere skin pe bahut zyada acne ho rahe hain, let me just give that one a try and just get rid of all the acne and all the blemishes and all my skin concerns in just a matter of time. But when I started doing research, that's when I realized that if I had used that, I would have, instead of treating my skin and getting it better, I would have damaged it even further. So that is why it is very important to know what active you're using, what concentration you're using, how you are building it up, and whether that particular active is actually necessary or not to be used on the skin. Yet another common mistake that people happen to make is that after they're using a chemical active on their face, they do not wear an SPF, which is, oh my god, it's one of the biggest mistakes that you're doing for your skin. Please don't do that. Please understand the logic behind why is it very necessary to use an SPF, especially after a chemical active being used on your face. So what happens is, when you're using a chemical active on your skin becomes very photosensitive, and it gets more prone to being damaged, not just by sun rays but also by the lights in your house, the lights emitted by the gadgets that you use, like the TV, laptops and the mobile phones. So if you want to protect your skin from all of the damage that these things can cause, you need to wear an SPF of at least 30 and above, even if you're staying indoors. But this actually happens to be mandatory for your morning time skincare routine and not for your nighttime skincare routine, because in night generally what happens is that you're not getting exposed to the sunlight. So that way your skin is not that prone to getting damaged, and usually after doing your nighttime skincare routine you just fall asleep. But in the morning you have to wear a sunscreen, you have to wear an SPF no matter what. Lastly, I would want to talk about over exfoliation that people tend to do when it comes to chemical actives. But honestly speaking, this is not the case with just chemical, but it also happens with physical exfoliants as well. Over exfoliation in any way, whether you're doing it with a chemical one or a physical one, it is going to damage the upper layer of your skin. It's going to make your skin more sensitive. It's going to make your skin even more photosensitive. You need to make you need to make sure that you're not doing anything overtly, because always keep this in mind, that anything excessive can be harmful, and similar is the case with a physical or a chemical exfoliant as well, that if you do anything overtly, it is going to harm or damage your skin very much. And here overly means that if you are very new to chemical exfoliation, generally dermatologists advise you that start using it from once a month, gradually then do it once 20 days, once 15 days, then once a week. Once a week happens only when your skin is highly adjusted to the highest concentration level of the actives that you're using on the face. Only then it is advisable to do something of that kind. Otherwise, doing once 15 days a chemical peel will be more than enough. Don't do it too much, because your skin will also get crazy, thinking कि यार मेरे साथ exactly हो क्या रहा है. Which is why be very gentle on your skin, because the gentle you are on the skin, the more effect you will see of the products that you're using on your face, and the more longer results you will have of it. So with that, we come to the end of this video. If you like this video and if these tips were actually helpful to you, please hit the like button, comment down below and let me know how you like this video. I would love to hear it from you guys. Also, share this video with your family and friends, and if you and your family and friends haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do that. Follow me on Instagram. The links to all my social media handles are going to be in the description below. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye guys, stay home, stay safe.